Hi guys, welcome to Lovely Twin 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is what is your divine soul purpose here on earth. Now this one was requested to me by Saint Gabriel the Archangel. It is because the angels say right now the world was on pause, and it is now time for self-discovery for some people. That's why in assistance the angels say they ask me to provide guidance for all of you to basically know why you are here on earth, so that after this period of contemplation or period of deep reflection and pause in your life, you're ready to move forward after this. Okay, the angels say there's a purpose behind all the things that's happening on earth, and they want you to know how much they care about you during this time of crisis. Never give up your hope, the angels say. The angels told me that if you have a relaxed feeling, the angels say, and focus on the positive side of things rather than always a negative, because some people ended up ranting about the isolation period, and what they didn't know about is that when they are not in isolation period, they long for rest, right? Because of the stress that's happening. The angels say if you're not satisfied and happy in both ways, either in isolation or in being in the move, they say rather take some time to rest and realize what you have rather than always rant for what you didn't have or what's wrong with your life. Don't always focus on negative things, because it will create negativity in your life. It was like God have given you certain blessings in your life, and God doesn't feel appreciated by you, especially if you're someone who keeps on ranting on the negative things rather than seeing some good and positive aspects of your life. Now be careful on what you wish for, the angels say, or even what you rant about. They told me, because sometimes the angels say God may take away what's good in your life. Okay, if you're not appreciative about certain things that you currently have, so make sure that you must be appreciative about your own abundance. Abundance doesn't mean about money, about fame, and so forth. There's some simple things that you have to be appreciative about in your life. And first of all, thank God that you're still alive. Alright, that you can be also doing those certain things that you want to dream of, or certain tasks that you really want to achieve. So take that as a challenge for you guys. That's something that you should rant about, like your life is like this and like that. Try to have a healthy mind space. So at this time of contemplation, I know that we can't avoid feeling nostalgic, okay, or sometimes feeling like what we have is not enough, since for some countries, we are in deep isolation for, here in the Philippines, about a month, okay, of isolation, and some people feel the lack due to money problem or supply. The angels told me at this time of worry, the angels say, you will be provided on by money, the angels say, by those whom love you. Just keep on praying to the divine, ask for forgiveness, especially if you know to yourself that it's also your fault why you didn't save enough money, and promise to the divine that next time around you will learn how to save money and learn from your mistakes, okay? And be humble, the angels say, and remember that even the animals on earth, even though there's a drought, there's famine that's happened, these birds, these animals are being given on by the divine food and water for their everyday life. They say, especially, to be honest with you, why are we created in this world? We are basically here to take good care of God's creation, right? And sometimes people tend to forget it. That's why some of the light workers are being asked on to be someone who's a vegetarian, to care for the world, for the animals. And I know that it's very hard, especially for us. Even me, I feel very guilty about it. Since, in my end, I try to be vegetarian as much as possible. But my family didn't want me to be a vegetarian since I'm thin. Okay, I know that some people saw me live one time, and you saw how thin I am, and that's why my relatives really don't permit me to be a vegetarian. But we are being called on to try at least to be a vegetarian, because we are here in this world to help heal the world, to take good care of God's creation, and that is what we are. Another thing why we are created. And not only that, our soul has a lot of mission work here on earth. It's not only one. So if you're being guided on to choose a lot of piles in this reading, then feel free, as long as the cards call on to you. And remember, the angels say, if ever you wasn't able to sense any pile that would resonate for you, it means that currently right now you're being blocked on by knowing, because it's not yet the perfect time. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like they ask you to self-discover more of yourself, because in some ways, okay, I don't know whom your guides are, but some guides, okay, tend to be someone that challenges us to know more about ourselves, rather than always focusing on pick a card readings or what a reader may say to you. Okay, and some people may say how rude they are and so forth. Well, just take it as a challenge and just respect, okay? Probably right now is not the perfect time for you to be aware, but respect, okay? Respect the heaven, respect your guides, respect the timing. The angels say at least you may have some time, okay, to at least do your daily basis. Okay, and remember, not all people are being called on to have certain purpose like light work job. Okay, some people are called on to, some people are not. And at least in this reading, you may know what is your divine purpose. Why are you born in this world? What is it that your soul signed in heaven that you're not aware about? So that's why they asked me to push this forward for you guys to be aware of, what's your soul purpose here on earth, and we're gonna base on what your soul written in heaven. Okay, and some cases, okay, if my readings doesn't resonate with you, it means that you don't vibe with Akashic record, okay, tarot. Why is it like that? Akashic tarot refers to what's written up there. Okay, if you're someone whom is powerful enough to change what's written up there, you will not resonate with that certain kind of card. What resonates with you is the original tarots, like the classic tarot or the original one. Okay, that can resonate, but about Akashic records, no, it may not resonate with you guys, and some of the oracle cards the angels say. So anyway, some people are not comfortable, so please, okay, if ever you're certain people like that, like most readers can tap into you, it's not their fault. Could be the cards that they use is not really what do you call this, vibrating the same level as you are, or you're too strong to the point that what's written above is what you can control. Okay, because some people are really powerful and some people are not even aware about it. So please avoid complaining to readers if nothing resonates. Okay, probably just their cards doesn't vibe with you. So anyway, is there anything else? Lisa, that's it. So anyway, guys, we have 6 piles here. Number 1 is 6 of Cups. Number 2 is the World. Number 3, 8 of Swords. Number 4, the Magician. Number 5, 9 of Wands. Number 6, King of Pentacles. Now, choose wisely. Don't base it on your ego, or else it may not resonate. So, the angels say, relax, okay? Let that pile call on to you. But don't be disheartened if none is calling. Probably right now, it's not a perfect time, but try to browse it on near future. The angels say could be after the virus. Alright, is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, guys, just post the video if you're not yet ready. I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose number 1, which is the 6 of Cups, here is your reading. So we'll see what is your divine soul purpose here on earth. So this is what your soul signed for, the angels say. So this is the overall theme of this reading. You got TikTok, go the distance, and also flexible. We'll see what else with the magic cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what is the sole purpose of pile number 1. 3 more shuffles, they say. So we'll see. They're giving a lot of cards for magic. I feel like they wanna share to you the story of your whole life. I don't know, but I feel like they will just show to you what is your spiritual path or journey. So anyway, we'll see about your tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what is the divine soul purpose of pile number 1 here on earth. 3 more shuffles, they say. One more shuffle, they told me. The angels told me that you're a good person inside your heart. I feel like you're very depressed because some people don't accept who you really are. Some people want you to be tough. Some people want you to be deceptive. I feel like there's a lot of snakes going on around you. What are snakes? Those people that are deceptive. I feel like could be your relatives, could be, or those people whom is responsible for your growth is not really good people, and you're very different from them. And I see that you can sense it, okay? That they are someone who's evil. They're someone whom is not trustworthy, whom tell lies. I feel like you adopted that kind of attitude to them, okay, to your elders, to your ancestors. So the angels say some of your ancestors are really evil. The angels say, I feel like you will change your ancestral path towards the light, towards what is destined for you. The angels say, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So this is the outcome. Should I take all of this? Okay, they said yes. So I will take this set of cards. I feel like you betrayed a lot of people because of your ego, because of what this family want you to be. If it's not about family, you could have a certain group of friends that lead you on to despair. So we will clarify to gain more information. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I strongly sense here that someone in your life showed you what love is. Some authentic person, okay, inspire you to be like this one. But I feel like it's very hard for you to accept your divine path or your true colors because you're afraid that the society, your group of friends, or your family can accept you for that. So I feel like you're destined to move away from your comfort zone and towards what is destined, the angels say. Because if you're not making any move, the angels say, things will just be the same in your life. You will not see yourself accelerating. You will always see yourself in this downfall because the heaven wants you to be a good person. It was like the story of Saint Paul. What is Saint Paul before? Before, he used to slaughter. He used to kill Christians, right? So what happened is that there's transformation that happened to Saint Paul. He became a preacher. He became a good person. It was like you. Okay, you're just influenced by the certain people to be evil when deep within you, you're a good person. You're not someone whom is like them. So embrace who you are. Be authentic because that is what you are. Anyway, so here is your overall energy. So you got to look out in reverse. So I feel like you met already that person whom enlightened you. I feel like you have a crush in this person, or you see this person as your mentor. If you don't have crush or anything, you just see them as someone whom is guiding you towards your soul journey, soul purpose. I feel like you're slowly realizing that you have to jump that burning ship, because where you at is really put you in a lot of tower moments, betrayal, sorrow. I feel like you had enough of this kind of cycle going on in your life. You're very tired is what I'm sensing as well. Because the heaven is pushing you towards your comfort zone. Okay, trying to make you realize that this set of people is not good intention towards you. I feel like you now know, okay, with the Ace of Swords, that the people around you is not of good intentions, or there's someone whom is given to you but in less effort. That's what I'm sensing here. Some of them, okay, I don't know why I sense this, but I sense that some of your friends, or could be even inside the family, some are satanic vibe. That's what I'm sensing here. So they're not really of good influence to you if that's the case, because if you're in that kind of people, or your circle is like that, you're gonna encounter a lot of evil entities that will guide you towards the wrong path for you. So basically, try to shift, try to be someone whom is different from them, someone whom is closer to the divine, rather than be influenced by certain people that has bad beliefs. Okay? So with the views of the ego, the angels say your soul life purpose should be you get away from these certain people that are not really of best interest for you. Because you're passionate about life and you're stressing too much while you stick with these certain people, and it's a hindrance for you to achieve your goals and your dreams and desire in life. And with this Ace of Wands, I feel like your soul is longing for a new beginning for you. And I feel like you're starting to wake up that you have to let go of these people, because these people are putting a stress on you, or even cursing you for some. If you're encountering someone who's evil. So with the Garden being here, I feel like whomever this is your overall energy, right? Whomever the Two of Cups is away from you. Could be this person move away since they know exactly who you are. Could be you accidentally betray them. You accidentally made them cry. That's why there's no movement here. With the Eight of Wands being in reverse, you're not hearing anymore from your Two of Cups, from that person whom is guiding you towards your journey. And I feel like it hurt you so badly. That's what I'm sensing, because you're too focused in your work or in your group rather than your heart desires. So I feel like with the Justice being here, I feel like you're being called on by the divine to do what is right. Okay, since you're surrounded by people that are not a good influence for you, they want you to change that with the Justice being here. That is your sole purpose, to change your life, to change your destiny towards what is greater out there. So this is the outcome. So you got the Birth. What I have here is that you're really meant to be someone whom has a pure of heart, pure intention. And I feel like you're meant to be a giver here, a provider for everyone. Like you're willing to give for those whom are needy. That's one of your soul paths, soul journey. So with a chess game, I feel like you're really meant to see what kind of people are you in. To open up your eyes that you're not like them. And to make you wake up that because of these people, you're not moving forward in your soul journey, on your soul purpose. So As angels say, avoid getting stuck with these certain people, because if you chose to stay with these people, it's been going on for years, for months, and so forth, even your future. You will not get to where you should be if you remain stuck with them. So better make the chess game in reverse to escape from these certain people that are not of, same vibe as you are. They're really evil people here that surrounds you. I don't know if it's within your friends or if it's at your home. So with the King of Forces being here, I'm sensing strongly that you are very influenced by others, the angels say. Could be because you have a good heart. You just let them, you just go with the flow. You just do whatever they ask. I feel like you're just afraid, okay, to break their heart, to break their trust. I feel like you could be a people pleaser. That's why people can push you around or do whatever they want to do on you. So I feel like you're kind of like a submissive energy here, and you encounter certain people that are manipulative. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like you're going with the flow to avoid conflicts. But deep within you, it's not healthy to be controlled by these people. Next outcome is the Ark of the Covenant. So the angels say, wake up. Come to your senses that whomever you are with is not really good for you. You're not happy. Look at you with the Nine of Cups being in reverse. This is not a healthy connection, and they are not your soul tribe. The angels say, you must release these people first. The angels say, because you cannot tap in to whom you are if you are surrounded by evil people and be influenced by them. And I feel like it's been going on for years in your life, number one. So, and it's not healthy for your soul to be stuck. Don't wait for the time wherein you grow old and you realize that you didn't do anything for the world. So anyway, here are your charms. Okay. I will just pull some charms that the angels asked me to pull. So you have this Knight of Cups representation charm. So could be this has a connection with your Two of Cups. This could be a lover or someone who has this loving energy vibe to you that showed you what true love is and also how to love yourself too. I feel like this person is your mentor. But sadly, you put up your blindfold on, like you don't focus on this person. That's what I'm sensing. Could be you're in a marriage that you really want to get out of. Sorry, the focus is not really good. So the next is this lucky cat. So I really feel like you're very lucky to have met this person, but I'm sensing like you can't be with them if you're married. That's what I'm sensing here, or you're in a connection with someone already, but that person really is not good for you. It's not healthy, and you're being required on to release yourself from that person. That's your soul calling. How can you do your light work job if someone is controlling you behind the scenes? So you got listen and book. So I feel like your guides is trying to talk to you and they want you to listen. The angels say you could be someone who's a very logical and whom always base your knowledge with a book. So the angels are trying to tell you, avoid being too focused on the book, the angels say, because you don't realize that since you're a bookworm, you used to read certain books that you thought was healthy for you. So you try to follow those things, and the angels say not everything is right on the book. It's like the history books. Some history books, the angels say, are not really authentic. The angels say. So remember, be who you are. Don't base your attitude in the book. Just because it was written there, you have to follow. No, the angels say. And I feel like they're trying to give you your pathway towards you. But I feel like you're afraid of people around you that's manipulating you to go towards the light, towards what you're destined of. Because you're destined to be an emperor. You're destined to be someone who's rich, someone who's powerful, the angels say. And your spiritual path is for you to escape these certain people that are manipulative, that are controlling over you. And you must learn how to fight for your right. Set healthy boundaries, the angels say. Fight the evil. Take an action. And strategize on how to take that leap of faith to get away from this certain unhealthy situation and recover from it. And I feel with this inner child, if ever it's about your family being very deceitful and you're being influenced by it, they ask you to recover, they ask you to heal your childhood woundings and try to change what they built you to be, the angels say. Because if you keep on following these negative people and continue on hurting others like what they do, karma will come your way. Okay? And what will happen to you is you will receive bad karmas over and over again. Like it's a never-ending cycle. And you should plant seeds of goodness with this, okay, with this set of cards. I feel like you're meant to be rich, because what I see in your cards that you will be a giver. That's what I'm sensing. Like you will pour your money towards the poor people. Like you will be helpful towards others and healing as well, the angels say. So see the unexpected and wishing well. So I strongly feel here that there's a lot of dire moments that's overwhelming for you that had happened already. And they want you to know that it happened because karma strike you. Making you realize that whatever you did, because you're influenced by others, it gave you a negative, karma. That's why they are asking you to escape this kind of people and reach for your goals and your desires in life. They say manifest your future, and I feel like you're surrounded by evil people around you, with the stealer of secrets and with this one. Okay, they are evil. So it's risky. I feel like you're afraid of the risk. You're afraid that these people will despise you upon you changing your path. That's why it's affecting your decision making. The angels say, have faith. Okay, have faith, because faith is stronger than these people. God is stronger than them. Okay, they are weaker against the divine. If you know what you are, if you know that you can manifest, if you know that you can be an emperor or empress, to be honest with you, these manipulative people will be nothing for you. They are just bullies, to be honest with you, because they themselves are afraid to be manipulated. They are weak within. Okay, they're just showing you the power because, they think that they have it. So they are headstrong, and I feel like in some tendencies, you could be surrounded by people that has a lot of money, that are bosses. Okay, because I encounter those certain people that are a boss, and then since they are boss in a certain company, when they get home, They shout a lot. Okay, and I encountered that with my ex-husband, to be honest with you guys. So, but within, they are really weak. Okay? They're really weak. They're just using their power to manipulate people. But they will have karma, don't worry. The angels say their karma is they will lose their power one day. The angels say. So, the angels told me that have faith, okay? Okay, trust the divine that you can achieve this greater abundance, this bountiful harvest, because you're meant to be rich. You're really meant to be abundant. And they are asking you to have some healthy boundaries towards these manipulative people. I know that it's hard, but it's hard at first. Okay? I've been there, trust me. It's very hard at first. Okay, there's also a tendency that you will have to fight your own relative. And remember what Jesus has encountered. Like him preaching in his own hometown was a negative, outcome for him, right? So, I know that this certain path as a light worker is, sad at first. But then when you reach your goal, you reach your dreams, you reach what you're being guided on to do, you will see the fruits of your labor. You will be abundant, not only with money, but also with your soul feeling content on what you provide for the world. Don't wait for that time wherein it's too late. Okay, and if you didn't finish your task on earth, things will repeat again. You have to go down and do it again. Okay, and do that while it's still early. Okay, and I feel like you're meant to be single or you're meant to be left in the cold. Because if you are with these certain people, what will happen to you is that there will be always war and there will be always sour moment in your life because they are a bad influence in you. So they ask you to release yourself from your comfort zone. Okay, don't depend too much on the wrong people here. Because you're destined for greater heights, the angels say. I feel like in this number 1, your life purpose is to be rich. Okay? And when you get rich, you will help a lot of people because you have a good heart. You're a giver. So, let's go to distance and TikTok. So I feel like with this flexible here, I feel like it has a connection with the Two of Cups. Like you already see your divine partner and you really want to go towards this person. But on divine timing, the angels say when you're ready. Because I feel like in the process of coming back to this person, you have to be patient and you have to be on your own. That's what they want to say to you. So the next is a TikTok. So it's in divine timing that I feel like you're really meant to be with this one. With whom who enlighten you. I feel like this is your mentor who showed you what true love is. Because that is what you're meant to do in the world. Whatever this person tell you to, I feel like you need to follow your mentor, whoever that is, okay? This could be a mentor, this could be a lover that came to your life, whom is authentic, whom is loving and caring, charismatic even. This could be a teacher. That's what I'm sensing. So, let's see what else. You're meant to be a giver, okay? With the Six of Cups. This is your soul tribe. I feel like that soul tribe of yours is directing you on to the right journey. I feel like that person is waiting for you to accelerate. And that's what I'm seeing, number 1. So anyway, here are some of the cards. You got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. So I feel like you have met a teacher, okay, a spiritual teacher, and I think that that person is teaching you how to open up your heart chakra, or how to be that loving energy and authentic person. And they're telling you that you're really meant to have a good heart. You don't need to, close your heart and dim your light for others. They're asking you to open your heart chakra and be that loving energy, just like what this person has taught you, okay? Next card is Trust Your Path. If you knew you will be supported, what would you do? So what the angels are telling you is that you're being supported by the divine in this journey, and you're really meant to be alone or isolate yourself from this hurtful world or people. The angels say, I feel like whomever this is left to you. Could be because you accidentally hurt them, or you walk away from them because you thought that what they're showing you is not true. You mess with their cup like you didn't take it. And I feel like it's because you really need to be in isolation to wake up. And also I feel here with number 1, also remembering this person while in your journey, because this person is showing you the right direction, the angels say. I feel like this person already communicate to you what you should be, okay? And could be this person loves to post as well of what you should be doing in your life. This could be a light worker, or this could be even the one for you. That's what I'm sensing. Next card, the leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So you need to take that leap of faith to release your old self. I feel like before you're evil, could be because you're influenced by others. And the angels say that's not what you're meant to be. You're meant to be someone whom is loving, caring, charismatic, just like your mentor, whomever this is, okay? Whomever that is that show you what love is, because that is you. That is what you should be. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So anyway, with this card, I'm sensing that you should transform your life, the angels say. And you're really meant to be strong, to be an empress or an emperor. I feel like you're meant to be rich, to be honest with you, and standing in your power, like Cleopatra. Okay, she's standing in her feminine side, but she's a powerful woman here. So what I'm telling you guys, okay, you should not dim your light if ever these certain negative people are trying to pull you down, because that's not whom you should be. I feel like you're aware already, the angels say. So let's see about your life purpose card. So you got talk to your angels and heart's desire. So I feel like you're being called on to be open to God, because God communicates through our heart, through our hunches. I feel like you have a capability to talk to your angels. That's your capability. And you're really someone who's loving and caring. You're highly emotional, and you know that. And I feel like sometimes it annoys you. It's because your heart is awakening, the angels say. And I feel like you're highly intuitive also, with a moon being here in your reading. I feel like once that you release your old self, you will have this power to talk to God, to talk to your angels, and to tap into your heart, to your emotions. To be honest, embrace that. Okay, embrace whom you should be. Because to be honest with you, you will see great wonders when you change yourself, when you're intuitive. And you will see the difference. You will be very happy in your life. Because, to be honest with you, being guided by the angels is really a blessing in disguise. Okay, I know that for some it's a burden because you're meant to guide people, right? But to take it in a positive way, by you being guided by the angels, you know to yourself that you're in this journey or in the right path, and it's a blessing. Okay, because if you're on the right path, it's very rare for you to encounter tower moments in your life. And if you're tapped into your heart's desire, you'll be happy. You'll be abundant, and not because of money. It's because you're happy within. You're happy in your heart. And even if things didn't go well, you have less money, less fortune, well, you're happy because the heaven is with you. And also, you're doing God's will. And remember this, you will be a giver, and you don't even care if you lose a lot of money. As long as you help others, you're happy, you're content with your life. And be an example like your mentor, whomever this is. I feel like if ever this is a lover, I feel strongly it could be a twin flame of yours. Whatever her or his ability is, if this is your twin, you have the same qualities. Like example, your person taught you to be loving and caring, right? Because that is what you should be. And this person is also authentic, and you should be authentic as well because that's who you are. Whatever this person can do, you can do as well. Okay, so if ever that is your mentor and there's no romance there, the angels say, you're really meant to follow your mentor. Whoever this is, follow your mentor's path. It reminds me of something that I read in a book, wherein, this light worker met someone whom is fixing amplifiers for bands, okay, and that person is famous. I forgot the name. But then, that person whom is making those amplifiers are very closed off individual, like he doesn't have any assistance at all. And this light worker is, drawn to approach that individual. Okay, and they became friends. And then of them being friends, that person who makes amplifiers taught the light worker how to make amplifiers. And when he know a lot of things about the amplifiers, sadly, the maker of amplifiers died. It's because his task for that light worker was already done, because it was meant to happen, since the light worker really meant to fix the amplifiers of those people in bands, so that they can be able to have a word from God. Okay, and I feel like, I know some people may cry, but if ever this person, this mentor of yours, already did her or his mission work on earth to enlighten the world with her beauty, with her care, with her charismatic vibe, with her light, they might die. Because they did already what they have to do. That's why the angels say, if you notice, within 2020, a lot of good people died. Because they already did their sole purpose on earth. I really wanna cry. Because that's what I noticed too. So, the angels say, like example, Gina Lopez of the Philippines. To be honest, I was being guided on before to go to her wake. You know, upon going to her wake, her soul talked to me. And her soul talked to me and said to me, "You have anger within your heart. You must forgive him." Gina Lopez is really a good person, to be honest with you. She did a lot of good projects in the Philippines. She took care of a lot of poor people and also the nature as well. But she died, you know. So what I'm telling here is that I know that it's sad for you guys to know that if this person did all the work already for the world, I just hope that, okay, you don't have to worry, the angels say. If your time is not yet time, because I feel like this light worker, whomever you encounter, whomever transformed you from being who you are, is meant to be your wife or husband for some of you. And I think that you will provide the world the joy and happiness, or you're meant to be lovers because both of you needs to work together for your life purpose job. That's also what I can see. It's not at the end of the world, don't worry. Just, go with the flow and be happy that you met someone who will inspire you to be who you are to be. Is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose number 1. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 2, which is the world card, here is your reading. So we'll see what is your divine soul purpose here on earth. So here is the overall theme of this reading. You got the yin, and then truth be told. You could be someone who loves to I feel like play games. I don't know why I sense it, but we'll see with your magic cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what is the divine soul purpose of number 2 here on earth. One more shuffle, they say. So we'll see. I feel like you could be an influencer. That's what I'm sensing. But some of you doubt your abilities, because I feel like you don't know if you're doing the right thing. You don't know if you're influencing others in a good way, because you yourself, I feel, wasn't able to achieve your goals and your dreams yet. You could be an influencer in terms of career. You could be a mentor. You could be a teacher. You could be someone, could be from the politics side as well, or you could be someone who is about business and you try to, teach people how to do well in their business, but I feel like you doubt since you haven't been able to achieve anything yet. I feel like the angels say, try to apply what you teach. That's what they want to say. Try to apply it in your life. Because if you just speak and speak without any implementation, how can people believe in you? They told me. So basically it wasn't like about I feel like there's some issues going on in your life as well. That's why you wasn't able to implement what you teach. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like you better let go of this toxicity that is holding you back from greatness, they told me. Because the angels say that's holding you back from being successful. Be a wise teacher, the angels say. If you want to be an effective influencer of business or in some certain things, make sure that you have to create a title within yourself. Like example, you need to be successful to influence others. Kind of certain of. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but what you teach is what you should apply as well in yourself. Not always that you will speak and speak and others are improving and you're not. Okay, because people will question you. Why is it my mentor still like this? It reminds me of my teacher when I was in college, and that teacher of mine is there's a disabled that he has. Okay, he has this arm that's shorter than the other. Okay, that is distorted he has. It's because he told us that when his mother was was in labor with him, his mother got sick and his mother drank up a medicine for her sickness, and sadly it became not a good outcome for her son, which is my teacher. Okay, so what happened is this teacher of mine has a lot of dreams and goals and desires. He really wants to be someone who will have a name, someone who will achieve a lot, like he wants to be rich. That's one of his plans. But unfortunately here in the Philippines, teachers really has a low salary. Okay, especially in private sectors. Okay, and you're gonna have a lot of abundance if you work for the government. But in his case, he works in a private school, where I study. Alright, so anyway, what happened is that a student of his said, "Teacher, if you really want to go for those certain goals in life, then dream big." And I was really shocked when one of my classmates said that to my teacher. And you know what happened? My teacher resigned and looked for another job. That's what happened to him. So anyway, let's see about your tarots. This is the overall energy of this reading. You got the Oracle of Delphi. And what is the outcome? I feel like you doubt yourself. You think that you're a bad influence for your students or for the people that you teach or you mentor for. So anyway, we will clarify the cards. You're a good motivator, the angels say. You just lack some activities for yourself. We'll clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. One more shuffle, they say. The angels say you'll be a good mentor for everyone. Don't give up, the angels say. Don't give up hope. Because the angels say what you teach is good, okay? As the angels say. I feel like you want to have a good fortune in life, but you're not having anything. I feel like could be your business didn't go well, or could be you don't have any business yet or any achievements yet in your life, but you mentor, okay? You teach people. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So you got the Oracle of Delphi. So what it tells me is that you're someone whom is teaching people, right? Guiding others. And I feel like people look up on you as their mentor. But with the Hermit being here, I feel like deep within, I feel like you know that you haven't achieved anything yet. I feel like it lacks some good insight within you. Like, what is missing is that you tapping into your lifestyle, to your own self. Don't forget your Hermit, the angels say. Because I see that you're always on the go. Could be in decision making. Could be you're someone whom is fiery and passionate and goes after what you think about. But the angels say, don't miss out that thinking process. The angels say it was like in partnership. Before you will be in a connection, make sure that you don't pass over the getting to know each other, or else what will happen to your future is that you will just discover that that person is not really of good vibration, or there's no chemistry in your connection. It same goes with business. Okay, make sure that you strategize, the angels say, not to give in. And I feel like what happened to you, I feel like you're on the go, okay, again with the scribe here. And I feel like you put an effort, but then what you receive is not what you deserve. That's what I'm sensing. So I feel like apply what you teach, the angels say. Make sure that you strategize first before you go. It reminds me of, I forgot that hero who just, approach things without thinking. Yeah, she is powerful, but, she don't think first before she act. Don't be like that, the angels say. I feel here that with the Seven of Cups, the angels say, browse your options. They told me don't just focus on one thing. Just strategize first, like examine all your options before you proceed on to another, the angels say. Because I believe that you're focused on one certain thing, that you forgot to focus on the other opportunities out there. There's some cases that you're focused on one certain thing that you thought was the one, and then, suddenly it backfired like it wasn't the one. So make sure that you browse your options. Make sure that you learn how to compare, okay, things. And what feels right, the angels say, is your business, or the one that is really meant for you. So with the King of Keys being in reverse here, I'm sensing like you're not fulfilled with your money, with your abundance. You don't feel fulfilled because Nine of Cups is in reverse. I feel like you got hopes and dreams, desires to reach, to become rich is what I'm sensing here. But things didn't go well with money, and I feel like you're kind of negative thinker because I'm sensing like you have a lot of downfalls. So I feel like what the angels are trying to tell you, since you have a lot of downfall, make sure that you learn something from it instead of being pessimistic. Okay, and why not tell yourself you will have success one day, the angels say, because I believe even the angels are giving you signs. I think your talent that was given to you by the divine is the one whom or what will give you abundance and joy. I feel like you need to start a new beginning or a new business venture that is based on your talent or based on what it is that you really like. Like example, like to collect or what you're interested about. Because based on my experience, guys, to be honest with you, if you have a hobby or if you love to collect certain things, since you really like that kind of stuff, you know a lot about those things, right? To the point that you will be good at, telling people about your product. So that's what you need to focus on, is what you're interested in, and on not something that you're not aware about, because it's not really gonna vibe with you, especially if you don't know really what your business is all about, right? So with the Akashic Library being here, I feel like you doubt already yourself because you're not having anything or your business goes down. The angels say, try to learn something from this. The angels say, try to contemplate on the certain thing that happened in the past so you may not apply it again in the future. What you lack, the angels say. Because I feel like you doubt your strength as of this time. So with a caught in the ruins, I feel like some of your students could be knowing that you're not really good on where you stand. Like you're not the emperor or the empress who has everything together and your life is upside down. Justice is in reverse. Could be you have that bad luck when it comes to business, is what I'm sensing. And I feel like some of your students are worried about you. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like they still see you as their mentor, but they don't know what happened to you. That's what I'm sensing. Because for them, you're really a good mentor. Okay, you teach good things in terms of career. You could be charismatic, you could be a boss, but I feel like your life is not what you teach. So what I have here with the 7 of Keys, the angels say take some time to rest. Because I feel like the feelings overwhelm you because of the downfall that happened in your life. Now, you don't have to just view some other business opportunities out there after the downfall of your business. You have to rest. You have to analyze, of course, what went wrong, what you need to improve, and try to take some time to purge the pain. Okay, because it will help you since you're overwhelmed by your emotions because of this downfall, they say. And remember that have faith that things will go well, and not always that you will think that something bad will happen again. Now the next card is the Spring. So I feel here that what they're trying to tell you is that focus on your abundance, focus on what you currently have rather than complain, the angels say. If ever a business venture of yours didn't work well, they are asking you to save some money. Okay, and once that you're abundant, it's now time for you to find a new business venture. The angels say you don't have to rush things. The angels say make sure that you have to be careful with your planning and also learn to invest and save some money in case of emergency, the angels say. And what I also learned from a seminar is that if you want to have a business and you're just starting, you have to have a permanent job first, okay? because that permanent job of yours will help you once that there's something wrong with your business. That is where you will get your money for your business, okay? But once that your business bloom, that doesn't stand alone with your own abundance coming from your permanent job, the angels say that will be the perfect time to quit your job. But if you know to yourself that you still need that permanent job, then be it, okay? Stay in your permanent job. Because to be honest about that seminar, that businessman told people that it may take about 1 to 2 years for you to be in your permanent job as a backbone whenever something goes wrong with your business. So anyway, here is your first outcome. So you got a Buddha prepared. So I feel like if ever there's a downfall in your business, the angels say, God offers a luxury. And I feel like some of you might be overspending to the point that, you forgot to save money or forgot to see first the fruits of your labor. The angels say, don't get your money and at the same time, waste it all, the angels say. So watch for your lifestyle, the angels say. It's now time to change if you want to change. So with the 8 of Forces being in reverse here, so I'm feeling that the angels are telling you not to rush things, like learn from your tower moments. The angels say, be wise. The angels say, hold back before you give in. The angels say, learn from your mistakes. And the angels say, if ever you have a business that didn't work out, trust that you will let go, so that you may have a room for good opportunities out there. Because if certain thing doesn't work, you have to let that go, the angels say, and trust the divine that there's an offer coming, the angels say. So I feel like this is what's written on your soul contract of what's gonna happen in your life. But we'll see. They didn't say basically what is your life purpose, but we will tap into it. Probably the angels just want to give a word with regards to your business. Number 2. One more detail. Some of you guys are being influenced by drugs and alcohol, they tell me. So please let go of your other stuff that doesn't really work for you. Okay, don't be influenced by those things. So anyway, you have this as your charm. So with this symbolism, it symbolizes healing. Okay, so take some time to heal with regards to your downfall and learn how to be patient with yourself. I feel like you encounter a lot of karmic, could be businesses, venture that is not really meant for you. It's just here to teach you a lesson, the angels say. So with this one, I feel like you're an influencer and the heaven is trying to call you to have some time to be alone, to heal, the angels say, to heal your heart, your brokenness, because I feel with this heart, so please forgive this, because I have an allergy before in my hand and now it's healing, that's why it looks like this, okay? So anyway, with the heart being here, it tells me that if you want to search a good business opportunity for you, base it on what you like in life, like a collection could be, or your own talent, ability. That could be a good business to have. And I feel like you need some time to take a break, to be left in the cold, to learn more about yourself, and to strategize and analyze which business will be good for you, the angels say. So anyway, here are your magic cards. So you got memory and then this card. So I feel that you really have a lot of downfalls, the angels say, because it says here, okay, it's not about humility, but it's about your lessons that's teaching you, okay, what you need to improve. That's what I'm seeing here. So anyway, the hardest lesson for any elf to learn is humility. It takes a giant to teach you that. So I have a feeling here that the angels are telling you that you must be someone who learned from your mistakes, the angels say. I feel like the heaven is the one who is teaching you that, because I strongly feel here that you're really meant for greatness, the angels say. You just need to heal from what happened in the past and learn how to strategize about your business, the angels say. For some of you, you're being called on to heal your heart. Could be with the inner child being here. There could be some inner woundings that you have since you're little. Like people are, wanting you to be successful, and I feel like you're frustrated with yourself. Don't blame yourself, the angels say, because probably what happened to your business is really meant to happen for you to be taught on something. Don't take it seriously on what other people may say about you. Like they may say your business fall out and it could be a failure. So they told me never accept those negative words from others. Heal your inner woundings, your inner child, the angels say. So karma is here and inner shadow. So why bad things happen towards you? I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but it's just making you see your inner shadow. Okay, why it went wrong. Okay, just question what happened in your life so that you may erase this negativity that you may have. And sometimes you have to take things seriously. That's why when I try to shuffle the cards, I sense player vibes. So you could be someone whom is overindulging, the angels say. Alright, so that's why they ask you not to take things for granted. You must take things seriously and not always that you will play around and waste your money like that, the angels say. That's another reason why I feel here with this group. You could be someone that has a business, but then you are trying a lot of businesses, alternate blessings as you can see, and you go after it, though it was risky. Look at that. I feel like you're always on the go. That's why they gave you this pose, like to be in a hermit mode so that you may revoke existence about what happened in your past. Okay, by trying to improve yourself, trying to reflect on what happened in the past, because I feel like you're someone who has big dreams, big desires in the future, but you have to know the truth that in some cases out here, you could encounter someone that is greedy, could be using you for money, or it could be you have been investing on wrong things, or you have been wasting your money, your abundance on certain things that doesn't serve you. So avoid having such luxurious, lifestyle. Try at least to save money, the angels say, for your future. I feel like you're a good manifester, but in some cases, I feel here that you really have someone that is trying to steal your abundance. That could be. That's another reason why you're not accelerating, because could be you're being surrounded by people that manipulates you or steal your abundance. So with this set of cards, if ever that's a case scenario that people are threatening you, The angels say, you have to let go of these people. You have to free yourself from them. And I feel like the heaven is forcing you to release yourself from this certain people to reach your goals and your dreams. Just take what resonates, number 2. So anyway, here is your overall theme. So you got truth be told and Dean. So if ever you encounter someone that is kind of hurting you in the background, okay, based on your magic cards, they say you have to tell the truth. Okay, that they are not healthy for you. They are holding you back from your growth. Because I feel like you could be someone who has been giving and giving towards someone. Or for some others, you could be someone who overindulge yourself. You love yourself, could be. And avoid, the angels say, avoid overspending. That's what you need to avoid for you to save money. And also look within. Because it tells also that whatever you like to do or whatever you love to collect will be a good business for you, good business venture. It could also be a talent that was, hidden within, like artistic works. That could be. So in the world, I feel like you could be a mentor and people look up at you. And I feel like what's lacking is you being, successful. The 6 of Wands is lacking in your life. So what they want to say is that just right now you need to cut off spending. You need to let go of some addictions. That's what I'm sensing. If it's about people that manipulates you, okay, better release them. Okay, especially if they're the one who's eating up your money. Okay, but if you have a family and you know that you have a responsibility, then talk to them. Okay, talk to them that you have to save some money, and not always is that your family must also save money, knows how to budget, not someone who is always asking for more, because I see a greedy card here in your reading as well. So if that's the case scenario, cut off overspending, the angels say. So here are your other advice. You got a no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if ever you're someone that's a giver to your family, that it's too much, you need to say no sometimes, especially if you're saving money. And could be you have to tell them the truth that I forgot myself, I need to save some for myself. And could be there's a downfall in your business and there's a pause because the heaven wants you to look within. Okay, is this a business for you? And they also want you to learn something from your downfalls, they say. Because with the lightning bolt being here, it reminds me of a lightning bolt that strikes the Tower card. And I feel like it already happened. The angels say, to be an influencer, you need to really process what happened to your past. Because as an influencer, of course, you need to encounter downfalls in your life to be a good influencer. Because you can tell your story to others. You understand why certain things didn't happen, and you understand why things has to go. So I feel like you're an influencer. That's why you have to encounter certain tower moments in your life for you to learn something and share that with others. So don't take every downfall negatively, the angels say. And know that you'll be able to recover back up there, the angels say. Mirror who or what is triggering you. So the angels say, look at yourself, the angels say. And as for yourself, why is it now I didn't earn any or I didn't save? cut off overspending, or try to analyze what you need to change in order for your life to change as well. The angels say you don't have to blame others, because sometimes, we ourselves did something wrong in our business, right? So better look at yourself, the angels say, and heal what you need to heal, the angels say. In order to be a good influencer, you have to look within, the angels say, and admit your mistakes. Not always that you will be a good person in people's eyes because of your story, but of course, you need to show them your flaws, that, I encountered this downfall, but then I learned something from it. That's a good example of embracing even your mistakes in your life. So it's a play, have fun, celebrate, don't be serious. So I feel like you could be someone really that loves to play, that loves to overindulge. So the angels say it's okay to play, but don't overindulge, don't overspend, because that's another core thing why, your business didn't go well. Next, priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So I feel like you could be an influencer. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like you really have a gift of communication. But the angels say, in order for you to be a good leader, you just need to step up for yourself. You just need to be someone whom is of good influence. Of course, being a good influence, you must be someone who is good, right? Or whom is doing pretty well in their life. But I'm sensing like based on your story, what they're trying to tell you is that be a leader, but make sure that what you're teaching is what you are, they say. Next is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So what I want to say to you is that I feel like you have to start a new beginning with a business venture. And I feel like you have to learn something from your mistakes in the past, not always going on that certain new venture. You must learn already from your downfalls, the angels say. So, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are an oracle. So, I have a feeling here that if you're being controlled over by people around you, they told me that remember to put up healthy boundaries, they say, because you're accelerating higher. You're in a high vibration and they are in a low vibration, they say. Don't let people manipulate you. Okay? Because you know yourself. If you know yourself and then they manipulate you, you will not believe them because you know yourself. So make sure that you need to have this pose to learn about yourself. The angels say of what you can do. And remember, before making an action, you need to strategize, you need to plan. You need to have some patience, the angels say. So you got animals as your life purpose cards. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's purpose. So I feel here that you could be an animal lover. I feel like by your animals, they will help you ground whenever, you feel prideful of what you achieve and so forth. And remember that you need to put your feet down on earth. You don't have to be always up there and be prideful. And remember, if you're prideful, there could be a downfall that's gonna happen for you to wake up to have that humility. So anyway, I feel that in this group, your sole purpose is to stand in your power, okay, and to be a good influencer to others. And what I want to say is that you have to learn something from what happened to your career. And don't take negative experiences in a bad way. You must learn to be appreciative, at least, even to those things that didn't work out. Because in the future, you will realize that, you are just being taught by those experiences on how to be successful one day. So for number 2, I feel here that they haven't shown you yet what is your real life purpose. They just show you what you've been going through so that you'll be aware that you need to make some changes in order for you to reach your goals and your dreams, and in order for you to achieve it. You must let go of your addictions and people even that are dragging you down, so they haven't put you in pause mode because you're going too fast, the angels say. So remember to think first. Remember that don't overspend your money, the angels say. The angels told me that it's not good to overindulge. It's okay to, sometimes give something to yourself, but don't overdo it, the angels say. Learn how to be appreciative of what you have, the angels say. So, the angels say that someday they will show to you what is your real purpose here on earth. Right now, this is what they want to say, so that you may know exactly what you need to do with yourself on what you want, the angels say. Because I feel like you really want to be rich, but you haven't, reached that yet. But I feel like in order for you to achieve it, you have to learn how to cut off certain things that doesn't serve you. Because remember that the heaven will not give you blessings if you're like a plant that has a lot of weeds around. Because if they gave you a blessing now, probably that blessing will just go to those weeds, okay? So make sure that you have a good intention with your money, and be wise with your spendings, the angels say. So is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose number 2, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 3, which is the 8 of Swords, here is your reading. So we'll see, what is your soul's purpose here on earth? So anyway, here are your overall theme. You got poised. This is reverse, they tell me. And then you got to be fair. You also have co-create. So some people question why I arrange the cards. Well, I respect my guides, okay? Without them, I can't be able to read. That's why whatever they instruct me to do, I follow. So anyway, we'll see about your magic cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what is the divine soul purpose of number 3 here on earth. One more shuffle, they say. I feel like it could be a twin flame journey for some of you, or you could be dealing with your ex, somebody who just broke your heart and left you in the cold, left you for nothing. You could be a teacher in YouTube or a mentor. So the angels say that right now, the heaven wants you to take a deep breath or a pause in your life. Now this became reverse. I don't know why, but I will just place the cards based on what the angels are saying. But if ever they tell me that the card's supposed to be like this, I will follow, alright? I know that some readers are different and I'm as well. For some people, they're not used to me. My style is very different. All readers have different styles. So the angels told me that with regards to your ex, okay, I feel like some of you are confused, especially if this is a twin flame journey. You don't know if you're meant to be with your twin or with this ex of yours. You don't know what to do. I feel like you also want someone to love you, someone to be with in the future, and I feel like your ex is always around. Like this person is I feel like very secretive vibe, and you don't understand them. Like they're very hard to read. You don't know if this is the one or should you move on. And I feel like for some of you, you have been, referring to the Peacock card readings on what you should be doing with your person. Well, I can't blame you guys, even me. I'm very confused with twin flame journey. Because in my readings, like what I did about changes and also about these kind of readings, it's pushing me towards my twin once again, and I don't really like my twin now. Since, I encounter a heartache and I don't want to encounter those certain things. And even though he will be sorry of what he have done to me, to be honest, I'm open to forgiving, but on being his partner, no way. I don't want to get hurt again. I know what I deserve now. I don't know, but I feel like some people are confused about twin flame journey, and to be honest, I'm not an expert about it. All I know was that kind of journey influence you to be in a spiritual journey or spiritual path. Not basically that they could be meant for you. Because in some cases, like what happened to my friend, her twin lives in Russia, and it's highly impossible for them to be together because that person is a politician and that person also has a family already. And my friend is younger than me. Imagine that. About could be 20 plus in age. I'm not quite sure, but I just know she's younger than me. Okay, and if ever she chose her twin, the age of her twin is kinda like the age of my father could be. Okay, that's why, in conclusion, not all twins are really made to be together in a certain lifetime, okay? So we'll see about your tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what is the divine soul purpose of number 3. One more shuffle, they say to me. Take some time to heal your heart, they say. And realize what outcome would you want. Because they told me that if you chose again your ex or whomever hurt your feelings, This person is just teaching you something in your life. It doesn't mean that since they are your twin, you should be with them forever or you should choose them. Because if you still felt drawn to your twin, it means that you have to learn something from them. But if you don't have feelings anymore, you learned your lesson, you will realize that your feelings for your twin was gone. Because that's what happened to me. Though there is, attraction in terms of soul level, but in terms of feelings, not anymore, because you learn your lesson. So this is the overall energy of this reading. So what is the outcome? I feel like betrayal. If ever you chose this person, the angels say that look for a sign. Because whoever encounter number 3, some of you are meant to be your twins, some of you are not. Still a confusing reading though, because there's a lot of energy involved, but we will clarify for more information. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So release control of the issue. The angels say if they walk away, let them be. Because if ever you're the one who's fighting for the connection and whatever you do, it didn't work out, why are you still fighting for it? The angels say. Could be you guys are married already, but you know to yourself that your person is very toxic for you, unhealthy for your kids, for your relatives, for your life. They could even be a bad influence in your life. That's what I'm sensing as well. And my head hurts. You could be dealing with someone that is very manipulative. So one more, they tell me. So anyway, here is your overall energy that's affecting the whole reading. So you got to setting your course. What I have here, guys, is that you're someone who's supposed to be with someone new. The angels say, or someone else, because I feel here that with this rainbow, it reminds me of the 10 of Cups. And in order for you to get there, you have to leave something behind, because I feel like you have been very stuck with someone else. And I feel like because you're stuck, you're not seeing what's ahead, the angels say. Because I feel like your spirit guides, angels, whatever you call it, is trying to assist you or giving you signs that once that you let go, they will promise you something better. Something that will fulfill your emotional needs. Because 10 of Cups also represents, I know that the 10 of Cups is not here, but for me, the rainbow here symbolizes it. But that new person, the angels say, will fill your empty cup. It will bring joy to you. Because in order for you to have your mates, what you want shall meet, the angels say you have to leave something that doesn't serve you anymore, that doesn't serve your higher purpose. So that's the energy that's affecting this reading. So with the treasure, yeah, you're being called on to release the thing of your past. That treasure must not be there in your future. The angels say it's empty promises. That person made you cry, and what they want you to realize is that you're more happy on your own. Imagine your life being still with this person. Yes, you're in a relationship, but does that person treat you well? Does that person give you emotional fulfillment? This person causes you tears, worries, anxiety, pain. And be honest to yourself. You're happier being single than being with your ex. Now the next is the wishes fulfilled. So I feel like you're the one who tries to put an effort in the connection, but this person didn't provide for you what you deserve, with the wishes fulfilled in reverse. So that's why the angels are telling you, let go and have faith. The angels say, like, create that healthy boundaries, because if ever you choose your ex, you will have this 5 of Wands in reverse. It's in reverse because it's not happening yet. And they say you will encounter this problem once again if you let that cycle go on round and round. Because that happens if you're dealing with someone that is not good for you. Not only someone, could be business, could be career. You will experience a lot of tower moments for you to realize that there's no chemistry there, there's no love there. And I feel like you're someone who deserves someone who will treat you well, because I feel like you put an effort to your ex or to somebody that doesn't deserve it, and learn how to create healthy boundaries. Because I feel like your past person broke your heart, didn't respect you, didn't respect your body, your money, career, whatsoever, and you need somebody who respects you, somebody who has real feelings for you, somebody who has a chemistry with you, with these waters here. So I feel like someone is really destined for you, and it will only happen if you learn how to let go of somebody that is not really vibe with you. Let go and have faith. Okay, and if you're married with this person, listen to your heart. Not always carry that contract with you, the angels say. Because in some cases, could be in marriage, traditions really holds us back, like what happened to me. I suffered 9 years in marriage with the wrong person. Okay, because people here in my family believe that, if you're in a marriage already, you have to be together. Like, what annoys me is that they are aware that that family, my ex's family, used to hurt me physically already, and they keep on pushing me towards that family, which is unhealthy, And it's only the angels, to be honest with you, who saved me from my ex-husband. Not really my family. So, if ever that's a case scenario that you're married and you have a hard time to release yourself from that certain thing, trust and have faith that, that divine will break you free from it if you're not meant to be really with that person. Because I feel like you guys, number 3, you really deserve someone better. Okay, what I see here, someone who will fill your empty cup, someone who is your wish fulfillment, someone who knows how to respect you, body and soul. And I feel like whomever that someone new is, you haven't met that person yet, or he or she was in your background, you're not looking because you're busy on other things. That could be. So with the diversity being here, I feel like you really have plans for the future, and you really know exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like right now you're being called on to realize that you have to release your ex, because if ever you want to go back to someone who hurt your heart, what will happen to you is that the cycle will never end. You will not have this four of wands with someone who broke your heart. You need to stand for yourself. You need to heal yourself. At the same time, at least have a list of what it is that you want in a connection, and not be with someone who just took advantage of your kindness, of your loving energy. You deserve someone who treats you well, just the way that you treat them. So here is the outcome. First outcome is the Akashic field. So you're being called on to release your ex. That's what I'm sensing. And take time to heal. Put an ending to the cycle of this person coming back and forth, holding those swords and eating up your energy, or, using you for money purpose or for your body and so forth. So it's now time to take an action, to choose wisely, the angels say, with a temperance here. Use your intuition, the angels say, and learn how to pay attention to the red flags. And I feel like your person was still kinda like this vibe, very deceitful energy. So you have to let that person go, Queen of Wands. Or let that person go, because that person is not of good influence for you. So the next thing that they want you to do is to focus on what happened in the past and learn something from it. Because I feel like some of you carries anger from what happened between you guys. And I feel like your person keeps on coming back for you, because deep within, I feel like your person still remembers how you take good care of them, how you treat them well. I think that they still have feelings for you. That's why when they come to your life again, it made you be indecisive, the angels say, because deep within you, you don't want them back. You're angry. Okay, you're angry of what they did to you. And since this person experienced your love, of course they want you back, because they want for more. And how about you? Are your expectations met? Okay? Because if there's someone who's just receptive but not making any effort at all, better leave them. So the next outcome is the clearing the way. So yeah, you have to clear the blockages, and I feel that that blockage is your ex. That's what I'm sensing here. You're indecisive. You don't know if you want a new beginning with someone else. Okay, because I feel with this Nine of Swords, you're thinking about your ex a lot. That's what I'm sensing. And the other option will be leaving your ex behind and focusing on what you currently have now as you wait for the right person. Next outcome is Oriel and the Sphinx. So I feel here that the Divine is asking you to set yourself free. Okay, to fight for yourself, or have healthy boundaries. Don't let this deceitful person to come back to you and to hurt you, because they really want you to be with someone new. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like it is your intuition, okay, that kind of confuses you sometimes, because I feel like for some of you, you can sense if this person is thinking about you, obsessive, because of the Pika cards. The angels say, let this person go, because there's someone else coming your way. That's what they want to say. So the next card is the Queen of Forces. So they ask you to stand in your power, release the pain. It's now time to be the magician. It's now time to take charge of your life. The angels say, away from the heartache. And the more that you stand in your power, the more that you will find a true partner for you, and not someone whom will just break your heart. So anyway, we'll see your charms. I feel like your person is lonely as of this time. I feel like they miss you a lot. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like they're aware that could be they cheated on you. For some of you, this could be your karmic partner, or that person could be very toxic for you, and I feel like you're aware about it, the angels say. Like for some of you, you're holding back because you could be married with this person. Okay, and I feel like with a snail here, I feel like the heaven is trying to pull your strings to make you move or move on from your person. I feel like the heaven is trying to help you to move on, okay, from them. And I feel like with this one, I feel like they haven't missed your smile. I feel like you have been crying a lot because of this person that broke your heart. And you could be someone who stepped into your inner child. That's why you're lighthearted, you're innocent. And I feel like that is also what your person likes from you. Like you're someone who's lighthearted energy. And you're not someone who is a very dominant feels. You could be a submissive person. That's why, you know, your person really likes you a lot as well. So here are your cards. You got decision paralysis. So I feel like you're indecisive whether or not to accept a player type or not. And they want you to know that this person still carries that inner shadow in them. It wasn't healed yet. But this person really has deep feelings for you. That's what they want to say. That's why your person is coming forth. But the heaven wants you to escape and realize the last hours about your connection. Realize how wicked they are. And you have to put your walls up. Because you deserve someone whom is not a disruption of your peace. You deserve someone new. I feel like there will be someone new coming your way. And that person will come forth once that you make up your decision. And remember that you have this potential to be joyful. Okay, choose what makes you happy. If you know that this person that keeps you stuck, keep you waiting, doesn't make you happy, leave them be. Okay, leave what doesn't make you happy. Leave what doesn't serve you. Because you deserve the joy here. So with the book and pathway arrows, I feel like your person have been observing you so far. Your ex, okay? And I feel like this person might break your heart if you chose them. So that's why you're being asked on to change your path. Because the more that you are feeding off this person with your energy, the more that they will be dominant over you or being greedy of your presence. Because it says here, the massive dominate through might, the tiny survive with guile. Beware the tiny who become massive. So what they want you to know is that this person is greedy together with this card. Okay, and the more that you fed them with greed, with money, with your body, the more that they will be in control with you. I feel like you could be dealing with someone that is a manipulator, someone who's abusive. So, better put your boundaries up. The angels say, don't let this person in. That's what they're trying to tell you. Manifest your life because you can reach your goals and your dreams without this person. Let them go so that they may be able to see your worth. Okay, they may be able to change one day. And I feel like your life will change as well. You're better off without them. That's what you need to realize. Shield yourself from this person. If you can, block this person, they say. I feel like they're keeping an eye on you, and the heaven is trying their best to force you to get away from that person and make you realize that you have a lot of suitors. That's what I'm sensing. And have faith that you have someone that will love you and will not put you in a third party. I feel like if you chose your ex, they will still do this to you. So better release yourself and see your worth. Close the door for your ex, okay? Because you're a light worker here. And I feel like the heaven is giving you signs already. The angels say, and they want you to learn from the mistake of the past, from that downfall of your connection. And the angels say, and also learn to look within. The angels say, learn from what happened, or even change your attitude that is bad in the connection. So you could be dealing with someone who used to threaten you or accuse. I feel like this person doesn't have to accuse you, because I feel like you have been a kind person, and they could be someone who has this deceitful energy, very influential to you, or they manipulate you a lot to the point that they control you, or they put a disruption to your self-confidence even, and realize that this person is of bad influence of you. That's why they are asking you to put this situation to rest and move on from them, because what's coming your way is someone that will bring you love and abundance, okay? And I feel like you're really an innocent person. I feel like because you're innocent, that's why you're loving, caring, nurturing, and you're a free spirit person. That's why people tend to control you, manipulate you. You could have a good heart, and you could be someone who's successful when it comes to career or business. That's why you have a lot of snakes around you. And I feel like what they're trying to tell you now is that you are more successful without this person. Because it says here, my secret ingredient, well, I can tell you that. But here's a hint, it's not love. So what it tells me is that you're more successful without this person. And you're being asked on to focus on what you can do. I know that we are all isolated in this world, because when I make this reading, this is timeless reading, I'm just sharing you when I uploaded it. So it's an issue when I uploaded it about the COVID-19 virus, okay? And people are in isolation. So what you can do right now is that you need to tap into your talent. And it will bring you to the higher level, or it will bring you abundance, money, the angels say. I feel like your person will come around one day and try to ambush your success. So rather not be with this person. The angels say try to avoid this person, because this person will just use you for money purpose or for body. And what else? Okay, bad influenced. Now, anyway, here is your overall theme. So you got co-create. What we have here is that this person will come forth towards you, wanting to co-create with you, because you're someone whom is a balanced person. You could be successful, you could be wise, the angels say. And what I want you to know is that this person, if you chose them, you will lose your balance again with a poise in reverse. Now, what you deserve is someone that is right for you, someone who is on the same page as you are, someone whom is accelerated as you are, and not someone who is pulling you down or using you. The angels say for money, either for money or body, okay? So with the Eight of Swords, they ask you not to be stuck anymore. This reading gives you that confirmation that your ex is not good for you. So cut that those strings and let go of this person and move and do your 8 of Cups thing. Okay, 8 of Cups is moving away from someone, right? This 8 of Cups, you have to turn it around and realize that you deserve someone better and not someone who makes you feel empty. So we'll see about your advice. So you got Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, Seed in the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. So what I see here is that they say let go. Because I feel like as you accelerate, you will encounter certain people that are of your soul tribe, soul family tribe, the angels say. And I feel like since we ask about your soul purpose here on earth, it means that it is what's written by your soul in heaven that must happen. And I feel like this is supposed to happen because it's helping you to learn something from your person. You could be someday a counselor, okay, and you're gonna direct people towards a divine plan, or you're gonna mentor others. That's what I'm sensing. So what else? So you got Warrior Woman and also Lemuria. Warrior Woman says, have you answered your deepest calling? So I feel like you're being called on by the divine to work. Okay, to do first your soul purpose on earth, like the Queen of Forces and the Magician. I feel like it's more on the career thing, career path, or if you're a light worker, you're meant on to provide guidance for people. That's what I'm sensing here. And then the next is Lemuria. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So I feel like this is your purpose here on earth, is to create heaven on earth, they say. So I feel like you're meant to have abundance because you also have this card which says it's about career, not having someone else, but then you're fortunate when it comes to money abundance, they say. And I feel like right now you're being called on by God to discover your talents, to work on your craft, and it will bring you more abundance here. So with the Warrior Woman, I feel here that you must learn how to cut people off your life. Those who doesn't serve you, those who doesn't have the best interest, the angels say. Because if you continue on being that innocent person, just like the other cards that we have here, if you continue on being like this, people will continue to do this to you. Okay? You don't want that to happen. So in order for people to respect you, you must learn how to create healthy boundaries. Like you could be good, but at the same time, you can be someone who knows how to cut people off your life. So, here is your other cards. So, you got books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. I feel like for some of you, you're meant to write something. You meant to write your story, or in some cases, the angels say, if you don't know yet your talent, or you doubt your skills, books can help, the angels say. Next is freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So if ever you're still in a partnership with someone that's toxic, the angels say you are free to choose what you want to choose, they say. And I feel like this person really manipulates you a lot, to the point that you forgot to make your own decisions. Probably you always ask for their advice and so forth. So what they want you to do is that all human beings are free to do what they choose to do. You must not neglect it. The angels say your freedom. And this person must respect your freedom as well. Like, if you choose to walk away, they should, let you be. Because for a long time, you have been there for them and you have been showing love and care, and they didn't treat you well, so the angels say that's their karma for, not treating you well. Next is artists. Engaging in your artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So some of you are being called on to tap into your artist side or your talent, the angels say, because I feel like right now, guys, you're being called on to do what makes you happy and also to analyze what is it that you need to do. I feel like you're being called on in this pile. If ever you can still work, manifest your career. Okay, and I feel like by focusing on your work, it can also help you release that heartache in your heart by not focusing too much on somebody that hurt you. And avoid pick-a card readings if you don't want to remember your person. If suddenly you tap into a pick-a card reading about them, just, let it go. Okay, let it go. Next is support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So, the angels say don't be afraid to, see yourself blooming. And I feel like the heaven is giving you signs of what it is that you can do. The angels say, if you're a light worker, I feel like some of you are influential to others as well. So what they want you to do, since you encounter a lot of pain, you have to, at least share the world of what you encounter, to help them also, or give them helpful advice based on your experiences, the angels say. I feel also that the heaven is helping you heal as well, the angels say, because they see you suffer, they see you hold on to the grudge, to the hurt and pain, and I feel like that's why the angels are asking you to tap into your artistic side, to your talent, on what makes you happy, so that you may be able to release yourself from being stuck or being sad about what happened between you and this person, they say. Next is justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So I feel like for some of you, you could be really a light worker that, counsels people or give good advice, since you have been there too, the angels say. But make sure that you need to learn something from your experiences to be a good influencer for the world. Next is music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So anyway, for some of you, okay, you should listen to healing music, like those songs which can help you meditate, which can help you calm down in a high frequency to heal. So even I feel as well that they haven't give you also music, that's for some, to heal. The angels say that don't worry, once that you let go of your ex or whomever this is, they will bring you someone who deserves you. But right now you need to heal. So basically, what is your soul purpose number 3 is for you to get over from the pain, stand in your power, take this time to heal yourself, to learn about yourself, what you can do. Could be your talent with the artist and music, could be talent, and to learn something as well from your mistakes and study about your talent. And I feel like it will bring you more abundance, more money, the angels say, once that you're ready, the angels say. So is there anything else? They said some of you, your life purpose is to write a book about your life. For some of you, your life purpose is about bringing joy to others since you encounter this kind of heartache, the angels say. And for some of you, you're meant to either write a song, be a songwriter, musician, or an artist. And I feel like by your music, if you're gonna be a musician, by your music, it can help heal others. Could be you're being called on to do light language like what I did before. And for some of you, you could be being called on to do artistic works. And by you putting up your artworks out there, it may help heal others by your simple work of art, or be expressive through your art based on what happened in your life. That could be. So right now you're being called on to be in pose for you to heal yourself, for you to study on what you need to do or accelerate your talent, discovery of your talent. And they're asking you to be free as well so that you can manifest these things. The angels say you don't need someone who's holding you back from your success. You need someone who accelerates you, who guides you, who supports you, and who loves you. And I feel like you really need to let go of your ex, even if that is your twin. So is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose number 3, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.